Once upon a time, in the sand-soaked desert of Karbala, a group of brave and noble people stood beside Imam Hussain, the Prophet's grandson. They were his loyal companions and beloved family. For days, the water supply had been cut off by the enemy, and the camp was now very thirsty. Children were crying for water, and everyone was suffering. On the morning of Ashura, Imam Hussein's eldest son, Ali Akbar, stood tall and began to recite the azan, the call to prayer.
الله أكبر الله أكبر.
His beautiful voice echoed through the camp, filling everybody's hearts with peace. Together, they followed Imam Hussain in their morning prayers. Meanwhile, on the other side, the enemy had started getting their soldiers ready to attack. You see, Imam Hussain did not want a fight because he believed in peace. He wanted everyone to live together without conflict. But he also didn't want to compromise on his strong principles and values. He did not want to pledge loyalty to Yazid and support him because he was a very bad and mean man. He was making trouble for everyone. Seeing the large army, Imam Hussain prayed to Allah for strength and guidance. Just then, something remarkable happened. Hur, one of the army leaders from the enemy's side, felt his conscience speak to him. Do you know what a conscience is? It's like a little voice inside you that helps you know right from wrong. Hur remembered that when he and his companions had met Imam Hussain outside of Karbala, Imam Hussain had kindly quenched their thirst and even gave water to their horses. And it wasn't like he didn't know that Hur's army was the army of the enemy. He knew it, but he had still helped them out of the goodness of his heart. So Hur realized that he was on the wrong side, and he decided to join Imam Hussain. With a heart full of determination, Hur left the enemy camp and rushed towards Imam Hussain. He felt a big weight had been lifted from his heart. Imam Hussain welcomed him with open arms. Hur apologized for siding with the enemy, and Imam Hussain forgave him. But this became a huge problem for the enemy. The enemy's great commander got afraid. He feared that if Hur, one of their leading soldiers, could change his mind and join Imam Hussain, then other soldiers might also start thinking about what was right and what was wrong. He feared that many more might follow Hur's example and join Imam Hussain's side. This would make their army weaker. So he threw an arrow into the air, which signaled the start of the battle. Even though tensions were growing, something beautiful was happening inside Imam Hussein's camp. The sun was high in the sky, casting a golden glow over the desert. And it was time for the first midday prayer. Despite the chaos around them, Imam Hussain stood calmly and led everyone in prayer. It was as if the noise of the army softened, and it was replaced by the gentle hum of voices praying to their creator.
لا إله إلا الله.
A peaceful feeling seemed to settle over the people praying. The desert breeze carried their whispered prayers to the heavens. Two of Imam Hussein's companions stood guard in front of them during the prayers, shielding them so that everyone could pray safely. They stood guard until they couldn't anymore. Tensions were rising minute by minute. After the prayers, the brave companions continued to protect Imam Hussain and his family until they couldn't anymore. Imam Hussein's family members also showed their love and courage. Hazrat Ali Akbar, his son, Hazrat Qasim, and the young ones, On and Muhammad, his nephews, they all wanted to help. Although Imam Hussain felt protective of them, he understood their strong desire to stand by their family. And one by one, the companions and the family members of Imam Hussain went to the battlefield. They knew it was dangerous, but they were determined. Each of them fought bravely until they could no longer. And now they are remembered forever for their bravery and devotion to the message of Islam. But even in all that sadness, the flag of Islam still waved in the air. It was a symbol of strength for Imam Hussain. And now it was time for Abbas, the valiant brother of Imam Hussain, to take his stand. The end. I've been thinking about this part of the story and how each of Imam Hussein's companions and family members' stories shine really brightly on their own. Their legacy is talked about in every corner of the world. There is so much inspiration in each of their stories. They show us that unity is our greatest strength, and by working together, we can achieve great things. They also show us that no matter how difficult a situation becomes, turning to Allah in prayer can bring us comfort. They showed us that it's never too late to become a good person and do what's right. They showed us that kindness has the power to turn enemies into friends. So whenever I face a dilemma or a puzzle, I remember the story of Karbala, which is filled with the light of guidance. And I hope that the same light guides you through your difficulties.